Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with.
I just want to use a team that doesn't play in that playoffs or play. Is it the Chiefs?
I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to say. I used to see it felt so real, but now I plead, just take the deal. I promised you a contract. I promised you a contract.
I'm just a wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me home when I
The
was
menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise. The preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
better run. Last time he poked fun of me, got my with a tree. Wow, son of a gun, pay for all I done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went full drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cut this stuff in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. White son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Had a little fun on my parents' couch, trying to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. White son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
I'm not proud of the preseason. I just want to see.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault.
The dawn of a new season brings the dawn of a new era for this franchise. There's a new coach in charge, tasked with guiding this team to the peak of the NFL. For someone with dreams of reaching Canton, this first day and their first interview will set the stage for a career to come. Some turmoil threatens their roster in the early season. A challenge has been made for a top spot on the depth chart. Competition breeds success, but coaches will decide how far the competition goes. The players on your team earn some XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of the day.
What defines my name? Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector. Shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a a time when it was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. On the visitor's sideline, there's the Bengals head coach, Zach Taylor. On the other side is the head coach of the Browns. This guy come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. Off we go from Cleveland. Still get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here come the Bengals. And Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves thinking, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And man, you get through that first game and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There'll be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, we're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big game today.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Brown. He's got it. That's a first down up across midfield.
But I had him
And down
stop.
to the 47-yard line.
11 mighty, 11 mighty.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10. Looking out of the gun, Burrow. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. It's second down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Gun, gun. Gun.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open left side is Gesicki. Get about 6 before he's taken down. A tough spot. Third and long. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Malik Collins. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1. So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico, the punt. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
Well, here it is. This is the moment, Mike, that he has been working towards ever since hearing his name called on draft night. He's put in the work. He's gotten the reps with the first team. He's had some ups and downs through training camp in the preseason. But it's clear, this as the week 1 starter, and frankly, the hope is he's the franchise quarterback for years to come.
Third and long.
Here we go.
And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. For Shedeur Sanders, career touchdown pass number 1 as a Cleveland Brown. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So, Greg, on come the Bengals. Interesting year last year. I think folks thought they would be a Super Bowl contender. Really rough start. They had to win the last 5 just to finish over 500 at 9-8. But they do have a guy who you feel like can take them all the way in Joe Burrow.
Yeah, and I don't think any of the concern coming into the season surrounds this Cincinnati offense, Mike. I think all the concern is, can they play competitive enough defense that every game, every drive, every score is on the shoulders of Joe Burrow and this really talented offense. So they bring in Al Golden, they have a new defensive coordinator. Can he just make them average? I think average defense with this offense can get back into the picture of Super Bowl contender. But if every play and every game is going to be a shootout and Joe Burrow needs to play Superman every single game of the year, I just think it's a lot to ask, even for a quarterback of his caliber.
And they pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Here's Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding him to just a short gain.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of 2.
Here we go.
Third and 2.
Burrow to throw. That is caught. Finding Higgins. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Here we go.
A gain of 9 yards.
Gesicki, the man in motion. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, first and 10. Back to throw, Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And no chance for turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They need to get to the 22, but now face third down.
11 mighty.
To throw is Burrow. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals.
Damn. I gotta do a little better than that.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Browns offense and Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next possession. And he's had an early impact on this game. Sensational start. And you know they're going to be looking his way more as this game goes on. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
They run it once more with Judkins. They don't take this to about the 28. Jamar Stewart, they're on the stop. Here's third and 7.
Brings up third and 7.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Once somebody's got the Joku. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
24 yards. And the Browns first
Here we go. Jack. Let's go.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
15 more yards. That's another Browns
Let's go now.
first down.
19.
First and 10 at the 30.
And Stewart on first down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down. On first and 10, it's Sanders. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Browns. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Good return as he takes it across the 30. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense are going to get set to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Burrow.
11 mighty.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Second down and 10.
Now, Burrow. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third
from out of the gun here on third down. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a ball to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's Ryan Rico now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Browns offense and Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle. From the 24 now, here's second down and 6. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. On first down, it's Sanders. This is brought in downfield by Jeudy. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Set to go now on first and 10. On play action, Shador. He's got the rookie third-round pick, Harold Fannin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. On the handoff, Judkins. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 22 now, here's second and 9. On the give, it's Judkins. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Third, they need 8.
Brings up third and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Browns build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with first and 10. Throwing is Burrow. Back into the hands of Joseph. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. It's Bengals football here to begin this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. A carry here for Brown. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Burrow to the left side. Caught by Chase. And they'll take this down inside the 45.
Here we go. Wide 80.
On first and 10, Burrow. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Wide 80.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. They'll find Brown out of the backfield. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's the quarterback with the sneak. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a first down picked up.
And the Bengals first down. First
On first down, Burrow. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. He'll try and throw through on 3rd and 1. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
11.
Burrow to throw. He puts it up, and it's caught. Andre Yosibov. Cut down Cincinnati. McPherson now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bengals are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. Greg, when you step back and look at this AFC North, Baltimore and Pittsburgh, their rivalry now really for a couple of decades has in so many ways defined this division, and they set the tone for everything that happens when you are in an AFC North game.
And you talk about divisions having identities, they have their culture. Really at the top, Baltimore and Pittsburgh kind of want to play a similar style game, strong on defense, great run game. Obviously, Baltimore adds the extra element with Lamar Jackson. To me, the fascinating team, though, is what kind of jump can we expect, Mike, from the Cincinnati Bengals?
I agree with you because if you think about the toughness and physicality, Cincinnati can put up points in an electrifying fashion. And even the 1 year Cleveland was up near the top of the division, they did that as well. But you come back to that defensive side of the ball, and when I look at these teams, Greg, I just think, man, these are defenses that can stop anybody in the league, and that's where you've got to invest in this division.
Yeah, I think that's what's so fascinating about Cincinnati is they're kind of the outlier. They're the pass heavy, they're the spread attack, they've got unbelievable weapons on the outside. Obviously, Joe Burrow, quarterback. But it was the defense, and you said it, their inability to be as good on the defensive side of the ball as Baltimore, as Pittsburgh, traditionally, but especially last year, is really what allowed them to be the odd man looking in when they missed the playoffs. So I think if Cincinnati can just improve a little bit on defense, they have the offense to now enter and make it a 3-man race in the AFC North.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, Jack. Ready, ready.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That's caught by Judy, working his way across the field. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And those numbers tell a lot of the story of this first half, don't they, Mike? I mean, it's easy to see why he was a central piece in this game plan, and he makes another grab there to add to this growing stat line.
They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Jordan Jefferson there on the stop. From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Shador. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Charlie Jones now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Bengals offense back onto the field for their next possession. You know, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the